Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We have our release day sales data for Commander Master collector boxes off of TCG Player. So it's going to be the entire pre-release period plus release day. In total, it sold during that time 2,932 boxes at a total of $622,000 for an average price of $212 per box, even as the price melted down and melted down to where today, Saturday, the day after release day, you can find these on TCG Player as I record this for $179. Now, keep in mind, wholesale is low 180s, about 180, 181, somewhere in that range. And so the break even price for a small card store in the US selling these paying fees and shipping them to you is 218 bucks. And the market price on TCG Player right now is 179. You'd have to lose, what's that, $39 to sell them if you're a small card store on TCG Player. Otherwise, you're just holding on to it, selling it into walk-ins, and waiting with your capital tied up into the future. So what to compare this against? Obviously, Double Masters 2022 collector boxes is the best thing. It is a very clean comparison because both of them are the 4 packs of 15 cards. They're both master sets. They came out in the same slot during summertime in their respective years. They're just off by 1 year from each other. And so you can see this red line of Double Masters 2022, both the cumulative boxes sold and the total spend were much greater than they have been for Commander Masters. On a box basis, Double Masters 2022 had sold in its whole pre-release period and release day 6,123 boxes. So right at 2 times as many boxes. So just on a per box basis, Commander Masters collector boxes have sold at half the rate that Double Masters 2022 did last year. And on the cumulative spend, the dollar basis, Double Masters 2022 sold $1,611,000 worth of product. And that is 2.6 times as much. So even with the higher priced boxes during the pre-release period and on release day last year for Double Masters 2022, it's still outsold higher priced boxes and it sold more of them. So the release day prices last year of DM22 collector boxes were right at $270. And it came down, it bounced off a bottom earlier this year at about 220, and then I looked out today and it's actually put in a new all-time low sometime in the last week or so. You can get them right now for something like $214 on TCG Player. You might find better deals elsewhere. eBay would definitely be worth checking if you're looking to add more DM22 collector boxes, but it's just amazing to see how they printed DM22, how the excitement was there initially, and then how much it managed to come down, how much the TCG expansion life cycle had its way, pulled the prices down over the next 12 months to where it is at its all-time low today, 1 year later, when Commander Masters is releasing. So I don't have high hopes for these prices for Commander Masters since the boxes, the collector boxes, are already selling at half the rate that the M22 boxes have sold at last year. And, you know, most of us are probably going to assume that WotC printed more of these boxes this year than they did DM22 collector boxes last year. If you disagree with that, give me your reasons below. I would love for someone to convince me, make a good argument for why you think they printed less. I really welcome it, but I do not have high hopes, and we can already see that one day after release, the CM collector boxes are already selling below wholesale on the marketplaces. It's just terrible. You know, it used to be the case that card stores were kind of expected to just barely scrape by, paying the rent, keeping the lights on, selling standard sets all year long, and then the premium sets, the master sets, those are where WotC really rewarded card stores, printed a more limited run product that had huge value that the market would eat up, that card stores could make tons of money off. And man, Commander Masters is not it this year. Now, Lord of the Ring collector boxes, they're still holding $400 today. Inexplicably, I definitely did not expect that, and I am shocked every day when I refresh the page on TCG Player for those Lord of the Ring collector boxes, and I see that they're still $400. So that is amazing to me. And just real quick, I will throw up Lord of the Rings collector boxes on this plot just so you can see how it blows both of these out of the water. So Commander Masters definitely did not make a good follow-up to Lord of the Rings, not in the collector boxes. Tomorrow I will have a single video combining the draft and set box sales data. It is surprising to say the least. So subscribe, tune in for that tomorrow. Let me know your questions, what you're thinking. Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade.